72 in Southern California coming at you. So for today, I'm going to talk about the new Bell SRT Modular helmet that I picked up recently. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a black one because I'm pretty sure they're not making them anymore, and I was just limited to what I could find. To be quite honest with you, the only thing I really didn't want is white. I am perfectly happy with the gray. I like it. I think it looks cool. Also, along with the helmet, I went ahead and picked up the Bell Pro Tint visor. So I think I'll start with the visor. I shouldn't even say visor. It's a face shield, not a visor. So I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not completely happy with the Pro Tint face shield. It doesn't get dark enough for my taste. Now that's just a personal opinion. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and spend more money and probably get like a gold iridium or silver iridium for everyday use. But I will most likely hold on to the Pro Tint and have it aside for days where I know I'm going to be out past dark and I don't want to have to carry a second face shield with me, which I don't have the room to carry anyway. So it's still going to have its place. It's not what I expected. I thought it was going to get a lot darker than it does. But it is what it is. You live and learn. Now on to the helmet itself. I couldn't be more happy. I absolutely love this helmet. Now I'm coming to this. I never wanted a modular helmet. And between watching thrashing videos, two-lane life videos, mention 2-Lane Life and Indestructible for showing me that modular helmets really aren't that bad. And thank you, Bell.